Well, at Picati, we actually take a coaching approach to positive psychology that we use as a method and diversity, equity, and inclusion so that leaders and organizations feel a greater sense of fulfillment and purpose and meaning and belonging in their organizations. We use a research-based, all of our tools and our methodologies are research-based. So at the end of the day, you know that it's coming from science and that it actually does work. Coaching is a relationship between a coach and a coachee, we call them leaders, that really helps the coachee or a leader get from point A to point B. You come with goals, you come with things that you want to accomplish, and it is the coach's goal to partner up with you so that you can make it to that next place in your life or in your career. You can bring all kinds of things to coaching, which I love. It can be personal, it can be professional, it doesn't matter, but at the end of the day, it's our job to help you get to your goals and be satisfied with the life that you chose to live. Positive psychology coaching is a method of coaching where the coach uses approach to help a person dig into their strengths. So positive psychology is basically the method or the story of what goes right with you. It is what makes you thrive, what makes you be able to live the good life. The founder of positive psychology is Martin Seligman, and he talked about psychology in a sense has ultimately been taught to us from a deficit model. When we think about psychology, we think about depression and anxiety. Well, positive psychology is just the opposite. We're thinking about what makes you thrive, what makes you live the good life, all those good things in you. That's why I love positive psychology, because I think that we all have these amazing things in us, but it takes a while sometimes to bring those out. And coaching is a way to be able to do that. So the coach is going to focus on your strengths and not just your weaknesses so that you can bring those out and be able to live a fulfilled life that you actually want to live. Picati's mission is to help people from all backgrounds feel a greater sense of purpose, courage, and belonging. That is important because we all have purpose. We all matter in this world. We all want to be courageous in our lives so that we can go after the dreams and the aspirations that we have for ourselves. And we all want to feel belonging. Belonging is one of the greatest human needs that we all have. I might even say that it's the most important. We all want to feel that sense of belonging. And that's why at Picati, that's one of our things. We want to go into organizations and we want to give people that sense of belonging. That's why we do this diversity, equity, and inclusion work. We want people to feel that meaning and that purpose in their lives. That's why we use a positive psychology methodology in all of our approaches, because it is important. This work that we do, I think it's the most important thing that actually could be done in corporate America and in people's lives, and I'm happy to just be a part of it. I'm happy to be a vessel bringing this kind of work into the world. So our approach to leadership development is really, we are a people-centric organization. We focus on people. We focus on helping people really realize that they have what it takes in them to get from point A to point B. We use a positive psychology methodology and framework because we believe that strengths are those things that help people realize that they are amazing and great. And so I've always taken this positive approach towards leadership development. I love talking about resilience. I love talking about the science of happiness, because I think all those things are what make people thrive and what make people fulfilled in their lives.
So Picati's approach to diversity, equity, and inclusion is one that weaves the work of diversity, equity, and inclusion into its coaching. Picati takes an individualistic approach to diversity, equity, and inclusion. For example, when you go to the doctor diagnoses each patient and gives the patient a treatment specific to the diagnosis. Picati takes a similar approach with each of its leaders. I'm really passionate about diversity, equity, and inclusion because I think everyone has something special they can bring to the table if they're allowed to do it. The real definition of inclusion really happens when a person can bring their uniqueness into a space in which belongingness matches that uniqueness. And when that uniqueness is matched with belonging, it is then an organization, or even a person for that matter, can flourish. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. It's an opportunity for organizations to get the best, and it's for an opportunity for people to bring their best. As Picati's Chief Diversity Officer, my vision for the organization starts with the leaders that we coach. My dream is that these leaders can bring their unique selves, their whole selves to work, and that their organizations can thrive through the work that they bring into the organization. My dream is also that Picati itself can thrive as an organization through that same level of discipline, work, and uniqueness within our own work environment.
It's a company of passion. Being a 20-year IT veteran, I see day to day the impact of diversity, or lack thereof, on the ability of a company to move forward. We lose access to so many good people and so many resources that could really make an impact. Working with my wife, we really see an opportunity for us to engage in this market and really do something really significant. Behind that tough exterior, she's a little baby. These issues and these people's struggles really impact her deeply. And she takes that and she really turns it into a resolve that allows us to really do something that can move the needle forward and really giving some relief to the people who are just not able to have a voice in some of these arenas. That's a driving force behind Picati, to really give a marginalized population access and the ability to contribute, which is all anyone ever really wants. I hear from technology people every day talking about the digital transformation in the modern age of computing, but an advantage of Picati is that we have modern computing in our DNA. We've started digitally. We are Zoom masters. We understand the need to be nimble and agile and being able to meet our customers where they are, whether it's 6 feet social distancing or if it's doing a teleconference across the globe. We leverage technology to be able to deliver solutions wherever, whenever, and we pride ourselves in that.
I am so honored and privileged to be a coach for Picati because we come from all diverse backgrounds. We come with different strengths, different knowledge, and we just come together and we work as a unit and as a team. And with Kiki Ramsey's leadership, it has been absolutely phenomenal. So I am blessed to be a part of people who are growing, who are knowledgeable, and are willing to share their knowledge and their gifts with others. We get the opportunity at Picati to go into organizations and bring positivity, diversity, and work with leaders to help them gather their strengths, recognize their weaknesses, and learn how to move forward from them. We also at Picati help leaders understand that they can create a fun, safe environment where people can thrive from all walks of life, from religions, from backgrounds, but also have one mission and to really thrive. As a Picati coach, it has been a phenomenal experience for myself because so many people are being oppressed by just things that are happening and going on in the world. And Picati has created a place for people to come together and walk and work in understanding.